Hello, my name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast, and do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hey, my name is Shabnam Sahi. Welcome to the official Sunrise Radio podcast. I'm on your radio weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. If you've heard the show, you know what to expect from it. But here are some exciting, interesting Bollywood stories that you may have missed. This time round, served up as part of our official Sunrise Radio podcast. Enjoy. It gives me great pleasure to say a big warm welcome to actor Saqib Salim. And we're going to be chit-chatting, of course, today about something that streams on Z5 Global that Saqib's fans are hugely excited about. And it's called Crime Beat. Saqib, welcome to Sunrise.
It's so good to be speaking to you, Shabnam. How are you?
I'm well.
How's London's weather treating you at this point? I hear it is really cold.
4 seasons in a day. That's what we get in London, and we're all prepared for it.
Well, that you get in the summer as well. But right now in the winter, it's really cold.
Yes.
And I sitting in this heat in Bombay, have a cold, and you sound so nice and sparkly that I can hear you so loud and clear. But my voice is a little scratchy today. I've just been slightly under the weather. I hope that's not a problem. But really, really excited about this new series that I'm doing with Z5 Global called Crime Beat. And it's out on the 21st of Feb. So here I am, ready to talk about it.
From what I can tell, you play this rookie journalist, and obviously he wants the big scoops, he wants the big stories, but there are constant surprises being sprung on him as well.
If I can put it in a nutshell for you, it's a story of an underdog that we all resonate with. Here is this guy who doesn't come from a very privileged background, who is really interested in being a good journalist. The circumstances he's been put to do menial jobs when all he wants is that front page. And how, in his want for the front page, in his want to find the truth, what is the price that he has to pay to be able to achieve that is what the show's about. There's a line in the show which goes like, Sabka sahi aur galat bahut alag-alag hota hai. And everybody's right and wrong are very different. So that's what the show's about. It's an underdog story. I have a very, very exciting cast with me on this one. I am reuniting with Sabah after 14 years on this.
Yes.
Which makes me very, very excited, which makes me very, very happy. Especially when you start out your journey with somebody, just to meet her down the road and be like, hey man, you did well, and she looks at you and say, hey man, you did well.
Yes.
And because when you're starting out, you share all your vulnerabilities, all your insecurities with that person. That person knows you when you've not been corrupted by all the information this world has to provide you. So it was great to reunite with her. She was great then as an artist. She's outstanding even now. And she's only gotten better. So her, Danish Bhai, Rajesh Telang, Adinath Kothare, Sai Tamankar, Rahul, there's a whole bunch of actors, a great ensemble. It's helmed by Sudhir Mishra and Sanjeev. Sanjeev is directing for the first time, but Sudhir Bhai is a legend in his style.
Am I right in assuming that Crime Beat also, somewhere down the line, touches on journalistic ethics? Because like you said, a lot of the times we see a lot of journalists compromise their integrity just to make that front page, just to be able to break the big story. And this is something, आजकल हमारे social media के ज़माने में में ये आए दिन हम देखते हैं, you know. That makes it even more exciting actually for the viewer.
100%. And while making this show, not that I wasn't aware before, but while making this show, I understood the gravity of the fact that the moral responsibility that the media has.
Yeah.
Because you, me, may understand what propaganda is or what pushing a narrative is, but somebody sitting in a small town somewhere in India, that's his daily bread and butter to know what's happening in the world, and false narratives are put down their throats for whatever other reasons. That's what happens. You switch on a television right now, the same news piece will have 4 different versions on 4 different news channels.
Yeah. True.
So yes, it does not only touch upon it, it digs deeper to find answers to such questions, that what is the moral responsibility of media in today's day and age. Yes, it's seen through the lens of this character called Abhishek Sinha, who's a rookie journalist, but it also covers all the other things, whether it is the politicians' involvement in this, or how does the police work, how does journalism, police and the politicians work together.
I'm in conversation with Saqib Salim. It's a series on Z5 Global called Crime Beat.
It's an
8-part series.
Every episode is 35-40 minutes.
Borrowing from the line you just quoted, you said, सबका सच एक नहीं होता. Similarly, हर actor का अच्छा script एक नहीं होता. Where you are in your career right now, what draws you to a script?
Uniqueness. I don't want to blend in, I want to stand out. I feel like all our lives we are taught to blend in, to conform to rules and regulations, when actually for people to take notice of you got to stand out. So the idea is to find things and scripts and characters that really pushes that for me. Like, I want to be remembered as somebody who's like, "Arey yaar, everything he did, he was different." Just to give out your own unique signature is something what one works towards.
Fantastic. I think we need more actors like you, Saqib Salim. Long may you continue to entertain us, and I wish you the very best. Thank you so much.
Chatting with you, Shabnam. Have a great time. Please stay indoors. It's very cold, like I said.
Do you know what? The fact that it's so cold is going to work in your favor, because this is the kind of weather where people want to stay indoors, huddle together, watch television, and hopefully watch something nice.
Not something nice. Watch Crime Beat.
You can catch Shabnam Sahi, the ultimate storyteller, weekdays 9 a.m. till 12 noon.